Companys plays with Barcelona.
Okay. Oh!
Let's go.
Oh, it's very hot.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action.
Lewandowski, Raphinha, Pedri.
Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football.
Yes,
Barcelona, of course.
yes.
I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Barcelona facing Celta Vigo.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Olmo. Oh. But Olmo. Not play.
Ronald, are you ready to lose this game, bro?
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. Inigo Martinez plays alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. And here's how it looks for Celta Vigo.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So
Aspas.
although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
Guys.
Okay, I am today.
Yes, you
And they kick off here. Mingueza.
Smart.
Referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Spot on with that tackle. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. And a good-looking pass. Barcelona losing possession here. Lewandowski. And now having a go. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And not the most convincing of headers when all was said and done.
Yeah, but in the end, I think the defender does enough to make it very difficult for him.
It's too far. What's this guy? I'm seeing this guy. I don't even know this guy.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Will he shoot? So. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Raphinha, Michael.
Over it comes.
Come on.
And he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. You can't really discuss impact players without discussing Robert Lewandowski.
Well, with his power and strength, I certainly wouldn't want to play against him. If he plays well today, he will be a real handful for this defence, that's for sure.
Okay.
Fran Beltran. Mingueza. Iago Aspas.
Find someone to pass.
Well shown inside. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Lewandowski. And passing it well. Trying to open up the defence.
He's back.
Oh, cool.
He's lost the ball here, Marcos Alonso. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Keeper has it.
Oh, he's full.
Fuel.
No, you
Iago
did it.
Aspas.
No, it's not.
Lewandowski now. That's a good ball. Celta Vigo doing well to regain possession.
No, it's
Starfelt
I play very good.
with Iago Aspas. Fran Beltran. Is it going to be?
No.
To turn the ball away. Lewandowski.
One goal. I need one goal. Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo, I believe you.
Celta
It's with
Vigo.
Marcos Alonso. Strong but fair tackle. That's a good-looking ball. Can they forge ahead? Onto it easily, the keeper. Lewandowski. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And that is going to be a
Yes,
free
yes,
kick.
yes. It's full.
Playing the ball.
Yes.
Mingueza. How about the cross? A routine save. It is a decent looking attack here. That was pushed well away from danger. Iago Aspas. And nicely over the top. Celta struggling to keep possession here.
Oh, unfortunate.
Hey, just pass go down.
And snuffed out the danger immediately.
Just calm down, bro. Calm down.
Ter Stegen.
Pressing,
Valde.
guys.
Ronald Araujo. And it's with Inigo Martinez. Dani Olmo. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Good-looking pass. Well, the intention was admirable, but just a bit too much on it in the end. And that'll be a throw-in.
Well, just look at those stats. Barcelona have looked so dangerous, but their finishing hasn't matched their build-up play, and that needs to change.
And now they've got to put their minds towards winning the ball back. Lewandowski. And he's broken through. And wouldn't he love to have that opportunity back?
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
What are you doing, Olmo?
Oh.
Fran Beltran. The ball with Marcos Alonso.
I understand you, I understand you.
Franco Servi now. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And easily intercepted. Well, the managers will now deliver the half-time result.
I'm
We're
playing
at the end
Celta
of
Vigo.
45 minutes in this game. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Well, the touch map tells us everything. He just hasn't been able to get on the ball in dangerous positions. Yes, he's been well marked.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Pedri. Lewandowski now. Very effective pass. Pedri. Space on the flank. And after the cross, a tremendous block.
Oh.
Fall.
And it's Barcelona's turn now. Plenty of support here. Just the challenge that was required. Dani Olmo. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter.
Wow.
Can he put them in front?
Oh,
It
yes!
was
Goal!
a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Fran Beltran. Good through ball. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Frankie de Jong. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. The supporters want to see him have a go. It could be up for grabs. Oh, really good. Majestic finish. He's going to be right. Magnificent.
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing, and great connection. What a goal that is.
I have three.
why you don't restrict you. You have pass strategy?
Yes, yes.
Mourinho pass strategy.
So 2-0 now. Mingueza. Fran Beltran. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Well, the counter chance looks very real. That's a good ball. Karl Starfeld. Fran Beltran.
Beltran. You want to shoot some more?
Mingueza. It looks promising. Well, struggle to get it away properly. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
No, it's nothing.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. An example of how to press. Koundé. Pressing like that will help the cause. Is this the moment?
Yes!
Oh, it's in.
Yes!
We cannot declare
Yes!
this contest over. They still believe.
This guy.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Ter Stegen. It
What
was
balon?
your ball, Ter Stegen.
Huh? Okay.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. 20 minutes remaining. And support available. A real opening now.
Yes! Yes!
Astonishing stuff. Now they find themselves level here.
Yes. What is this?
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
Okay. I need to win this game.
Oh,
I need to win this game.
You've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Christensen. Dani Olmo with it. Lewandowski.
hey, it's foul.
After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Lewandowski.
And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Fran Beltran. And intercepted it. This could be troublesome. Well, the keeper is happy the ball was there.
Well, I have to say, Barcelona are so unlucky not to be leading now. They look a real threat at the moment.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Well read to ease the pressure. That's a good pass. And running in behind. Well, the fans really wanting to shoot.
Yes!
And
Yes! Yes!
it remains level.
Well, what can you say about that? As you said, Derek, it's such an important save so late on in the game.
They've elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And played short. And the cross goes in. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header.
Teraz pouze druhý Martinez. Se zmíje na distance.
Iago Aspas. And danger averted. Well read. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Brilliantly blocked. A corner to Barca with the minutes ticking away. And over it comes. And not the best clearance. And problem solved for now. Well, they need to get tighter. Can he put them in front? Oh no!
Oh my God!
Well, chances don't come much better than that, do they, Derek? That might be their last chance to win this game.
Time for a change then. Pedri. Here's Raphinha. And level it is in the waning moments. Can Barcelona change that situation? Torres. Opportunity. And goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama. And now they're in front.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. And the referee has deemed that... Oh, he's through here! Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Raphinha. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. A nice ball over the top. How can they find a late leveller? And options in the centre. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Before you passing this way.
Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. What do you think of their overall display?
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Yes, yes.
Well, he was the best player on the pitch today. His movement, skill, and work rate were excellent. And, of course, what a time to come up with a goal.
Write in comments, guy, who is better player, blue or red one? Red one.
Celta
Yes,
Vigo.